What a film that was. Now, Joker
Folie à deux
is probably one of the worst films that have come out this year. Now, I understand I am a small channel and I get these types of comments. So who am I to speak? Anyways, the film starts off in a Looney Tunes fashion with Joker going down the red carpet with his shadow. And, he goes into the late night building with his shadow. And, he goes into the dressing room and his shadow steals his makeup and everything and pretends to be the Joker. Goes into the late night, basically, and does some moves. Then Joker's locked in the cupboard. And Shadow's still hitting some moves late night. And Joker gets out of the cupboard. And then they start arguing. Joker becomes Joker again with his makeup, original style. And then the film starts, basically. Many of you might have already seen the reviews or may have even seen the film. But I'm just going to give my review anyway. That's why you clicked on the video. So, here's what I think. There were all these different storylines in one movie. So, it wasn't going anywhere. Because you had all these different potential plots or potential, ways that the story could have gone forward, or but it never happened. I felt like the director just tried to throw in too many stories, and the characters were just, particularly from the past film, the first one, it was just going over basically what happened in the first film. Storylines all over the place completely, and a very crucial part of one of the main storylines was obviously Joker and Harley Quinn. It wasn't really called that in the film, but whatever, I'll still say it. That part particularly. That's the main part why people watched it. Folie à deux. Madness of two, basically what it means. It's a shared delusion between different couple of individuals. A madness of two. And, that definition, the title, Folie à deux. Why are people watching it? Well, because they want to see Joker and Harley Quinn. That's the literal main story of the film. That's the main, and then it doesn't go anywhere. So that was pointless as well. I mean, you had Joker and Harley Quinn. You've probably seen the trailer. Where she's in the music class and he sees her. He ends up taking the music class so he can get closer to her. She talks to him and stuff. He talks to her. They start. She starts complimenting him and saying, I saw, that Joker film, not the, what I mean, and then blah 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 blah. I don't mean to waffle here, but that's basically what happened. They were about to do something big in the film, and then Joker in the courtroom basically says, "I'm not, Joker. I'm Arthur. Basically he's Arthur Fleck. Joker's a fantasy." And because he doesn't want to be part of her fantasy, she doesn't like him anymore. She doesn't like Arthur. And then basically just kind of ends with him and Harley on the stairs. And she tells that to his face that there was no mountain. We're not going to build. Basically in the film, she says, we're going to build a mountain to the fantasy, not. And then she goes, there was no mountain, blah, blah, says that to his face. And then police take him away and he goes back to the asylum. He has a visitor. As soon as someone stops him to tell him a joke, and then they stab him, and then the film ends with that person laughing maniacally and he's just on the floor. Basically that sums it all up, you know. So what I just thought it was messy, you know, too many storylines, and a pointless attempt at trying to make Joker and Harley Quinn something, because nothing happened really between the two, basically. So, but that's basically what I think. So let me know what you think in the comments. See ya.